Hey guys, Dr. Brown here in Scottsdale, Arizona from Brown Plastic Surgery with another question of the day. Today's question is, what was your inspiration to write your book? So for those of you who don't know, last year we launched this book called The Real Beauty Bible. And this book was a book that I've been thinking about for a really long time. And so I want to talk about what my inspiration was behind writing this book. So, we all have seen the show Botched, right? Like all the botched plastic surgery that goes on around the country and around the world. I'd always found myself being someone who likes to educate. I'm an educator and I like to teach. I like to teach residents. I like to teach anyone who wants to hear what I have to say. I like to teach. And so I'd always wanted to write a book, but I wasn't sure what it was going to be. And then I had this epiphany one day of, I'd really like to put out some content that helps anyone who's looking to have a procedure in plastic surgery. And that could be cosmetic or reconstructive. The things that are discussed in this book have to do with both. So my inspiration to write the book was have my opportunity to talk about some topics such that if someone around the country is thinking about having a breast augmentation or a tummy tuck, or you're not sure what procedures you want to have, that it's all in this book. The book was broken down into 3 parts. And some of the stuff that's in part 1 I really love are things that I would talk about in a consult that you may never think about. And that's post-surgery blues or post-surgery depression. How to have a discussion with your spouse about wanting to have a procedure. How do I afford having plastic surgery? And most importantly, how do I pick a board-certified plastic surgeon and what does that mean? So my inspiration for this book was to be able to fill people's head with knowledge where they could have a quick, easy read. It's like 160 pages. It's on Audible. It's actually in a Kindle version too, so you can listen to it or read it on a Kindle. I wanted people to be able to pick the book up and in part 1, educate themselves about the things they need to be thinking about before they have surgery. The middle section focuses on most of the body procedures because I just didn't have enough room to talk about all of the facial stuff. And then the third part of the book, which I love the third part of the book. The third part of the book walks you through what it's like to come to a preoperative visit, what we're gonna talk about. And then I literally walk you through waking up the day of surgery, what it feels like to go to the surgery center, to have someone ask you the same question 5 different times, like, are you allergic to anything? To what it feels like getting the IV placed, to going into the operating room. I tried to paint this picture of the before, during, and after, meaning pre-op visit, the day of surgery, and then living in your new body. So my inspiration for writing this book, to be honest with you, it's not about making money because books, to be honest with you, unless you're KJ Rowling, they don't make you very much money. This is a tool that I wanted to put out so that you guys could share it with your friends, pick it up, read it from cover to cover, and then instantaneously have a beginning point, having a starting point of how do I start this process to have a safe operation and have it done by the right person. So I really appreciate you asking that. And you guys, I'm just gonna ask it right now. If you do happen to pick up a copy of this book, it's on Amazon, it's on Barnes & Nobles, I believe it's in Target too. If you would write me a review on Amazon, I would be grateful. I think it's a great read and you should share it with your friends. And if you wanna bring it into a book club, even though it might be a boring book for you to bring into a book club, go ahead and do that. So I appreciate you asking that question. Again, you guys ask the question and I'll answer it. Have a great day.